Yes, yes, people. It's TBX. Hope is never silent on the boat pod. Let's go.
Master burst the bionic zit splitter. Breakneck speed, be drowned 10 pints of bitter. We lean all day and some say that ain't productive. Could that depend upon the demon that you're stuck with? Cause right now, I see clearer than most. I sit here contented with this cheese on toast. I feel the pain of a third world famine. Dead weight, we count them blessings and keep jamming. Sing it, scumbag, scum of the earth. He's worthless nil until he gained the skill of tongues. From 15 years young, straight to my greyback self. I stay top shelf material. Jerk chicken, jerk fish. Break away, slave bliss. Generate G's and then we stash them in the Swiss. Fools can't see this. Audio pistols, a fist full of hip-hop duns. I progression in the flesh. Esoteric quotes, most frightening. Duppy took a hold of my hand while I was writing. Leg on me ting, Duppy, leg on me hand. I summon up the power of banana clan. Witness the fitness, the prophet liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophet liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophet liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The prophet liveth. One hope, one quest. Swigging that deep root juice. Now we live running boots. Set them spirit them loose. Go ahead, go slash up the news. With conclusive proof about the truth, the right. Cause whether we can shake or push bike or travel kind of trash. Manifest that with oats and roots rap. Manifest that, yeah. I do my zing way. Ain't nothing else I know. Gone up in the life with this ragged bone flow. Squeeze the pain from my belly and set my soul free. Travel over ocean, land and sea. Face enough stress and difficulty. Flung back from the brink, whining kind of stink. We don't give a fig about what them fools think. Free your network, our network will speak for itself. Proof of the trophy and the champion belt. Come sun, come rain, come hailstone fell. Witness the fitness, the prophet liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophet liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophet liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophet liveth. One hope, one quest. Yeah. Wanna submit with some old time shit. Let the old world know he's on some off-key tip. Mega manic. When time the pressure start licked by the hook or by the crook, by the poop or by the kick he's sickly cryptic, spitting the code and most proud to present that Crufferton mode. And it shows that bro's done. Seen a few sights. Life row scenario, reality bites me in collision with the beast. Lost in religion, now we can't get no peace. Eat that week, I want to take eye for chief. Stoop to the level and we're plotting cold grief. But we should know that discipline make up the geese. Separation of the dat from the rat, that's a must. Proceed, set speed with the Crufferton touch. Proceed, set speed, the Crufferton, y'all. Witness the fitness, the Crufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Crufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Crufferton liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the Crufferton liveth. One hope, one quest.
Here we go. Roots Maneuver on the last one with Ozamar Lati. Bit of a mouthful for a Wednesday. I've had some coffee though this week, so I'm all good. How you doing out there, people? Hit me up in the chat box. Got Abbie Neill on board the boat pod with me today. Pure vibes. Keep it locked and loaded. We're here from 2 till 4 o'clock today. It's sunny, it's warm, it's what we've all been waiting for, and we are reflecting that with the vibe and the tunes today here on the Boat Pods. Yeah, let's go. Loving a life. Got some of my people in the chat box already. Big ups to the one and only Maxwell House, straight out of the Dolphin in Broadstairs. And to the lovely Katie, who has just run, was it a full marathon or a half marathon, Katie? Anyway, of course, she smashed it. So a big up to anyone out there exercising, living their dreams, running, and also to the people who aren't doing that. We got Katie saying it was just a half marathon. Just a half. I mean, you know, I'd be lucky these days if I could run for the bus. I've not done cardio for a while. Katie, you're incredible. Half marathon, well done. On this one is the incredible producer Psych Magic with the amazing Sylvester, I Need Somebody to Love Tonight. I make my life quite difficult with the selections that I pick for the radio show in terms of, can I pronounce it this time? This one is Wozani Mahipi, and this is the Loneliest Hunk remix. Of course, you can go to my website, djtbx.com, hit me for the playlist if you're enjoying what you're listening to and you fancy going and check it out and buy it on the Bandcamp page. It's how we roll, independent all the way, baby. Let's get it.
oh la la.
Giving a big shout out to Roz, who is currently not feeling very well, but says we are cheering her up. I hope you feel better soon, Roz. You don't deserve that. But what a lovely day it is here. I hope the sun is shining for you too. If it is, stick your head out the window, get some of that fresh air and that sunshine on your face. Enjoy, and get well soon, Roz.
Thought that you might be the one to set me free. I needed just a sip of your sweet ecstasy to get rid of the poison in me. Searching for the remedy. Will you ever set me free? Searching for the remedy. I am healing through you. Will you ever set me free? Our time is over. Searching for the remedy. What am I supposed to do? Will you ever set me free? Searching for the remedy. I am healing through you. Will you ever set me free? Our time is over. Searching for the remedy. What am I supposed to do? Will you ever set me free? Searching for the remedy. I am healing through you. Will you ever set me free? Our time is over. Searching for the remedy. What am I supposed to do? Will you ever set me free? Searching for the remedy.
もう一回通訳して。違う。また忘れちゃった。あれ、どうやって言うんだっけ。いや、違う。もう一回通訳して。違う。あれ、また忘れちゃった。もう一回お願い。いやー、また忘れちゃった。なんだっけ。フランス語ではフォンダション、une fondation。わかる？日本語でどうやって言うんだっけ？わからない時知らない時英語とフランス語。自分の言語を発見したみんなと話す。わからない時知らない時英語とフランス語。自分の言語を発見したみんなと話す。わからない時知らない時わからない時知らない時わからない時知らない時英語とフランス語。わからない時知らない時わからない時知らない時わからない時知らない時英語とフランス語。翻訳できます通訳できますあらまた忘れた。日本語上手完璧上手でもまた忘れた。
This has got a funky vibe. This is on Eskimo Records, and we are listening to Ali with Nandake. If anyone can translate or even tell us what language it is in, we would love to hear that. We just think it's really cool here on the Boat Pod. This is a vibe. Don't forget, tune in, join us on the chat box, say hello, come and get involved. We love to hear from you. theboatpod.com for all your last shows, the archives, all the info, all the links, all about us and what we're up to here. DJTBX.com to find out where I'm going to be DJing. Dates are flying in at the moment. Season's about to start down on the southeast coast, and people are getting excited. Abbie just said to me, I don't know how you do it so seamlessly as I drop the headphones. It's a fumble, it's a last minute thing, but you know what? It's fun, we make it work, and every mistake is growth, so we are all good in the hood.
Rock the house, y'all. Rock the house. Rock the house, y'all.
Oh yeah, keeping it on that jazzy flex. I nearly said something else then. The jazzy flex. Keeping it on that jazzy flex for you for a little bit longer. Nice bit of flute, some strings and all that jazz. Sunshine, and we're loving this. There is actually ducks swimming past as I speak. We are here in Maida Vale on the boat pod. It's all happening live on the canal. We've got people riding past on their bikes, tinging their bells as they go. It's a little bit distracting, but hey, it's all part and parcel. We're enjoying life today. We've got Abbie Neill on the boat pod, yeah. She's coming through some fresh cuts, some deep selections. We're going to be finding out what she's got in the bag, what she's got going on, what she's got coming up. All about Abbie Neill. If you haven't heard of her, get ready. One you all know coming up, you better think. Yeah, you better think. If you're out there not thinking, I don't want to know about it. Flex those cerebrals. Come on, let's go. That bass line though, what?
To make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. All right.
Don't say it's easy when you know it's hard. This ain't living, now you're gone too far. Don't tell me you had enough. I'll tell you when time is up. Oh yeah.
it's not in your vision. Don't make no decision. Alright.
Let's lay our cards on the table. I can take good care of you. You know I'm able. You may not know it's true, but I won't do nothing that you won't do. Said I won't do nothing, no, that you won't do.
Let me think about the good things. Let me think about the right things. Come on, think about me too. Just think.
You better think, you better think.
Come on, think.
You better think about the love you got pretty soon.
Got a few more of you lovelies locked in and vibing with myself, TBX and Abbie Neill on the Boat Pods. We are hitting the serious funk button for you today. Got the fraudster from Margate. Yes, Adrian, what is up, my G? We've got Roz. We've got Jenny T, the place to be. And the amazing Emu. We've been talking about you today, Emu, all over the socials. Loving life. Stay tuned after me on today's Boat Pod. The excursions, the versions, the immersions, and anything else that rhymes with those three words. We've got the incredible Cleveland Watkiss, fresh off the back of an incredible performance at the Royal Albert Hall with the drum and bass orchestra. He'll tell you all about that, I'm sure. A little bit later on, we've got Swerve with Honey Dip. I challenge you, if anyone out there has got a tune funkier than this, I want to hear it. Send me a link, send me a video, send me a file. I dare you. Anyone got a tune funkier than this? Let's hear it. Confunctionize ya, Charlie Beale, the regrooved edits. What a banger. damn, that came in hot. We had to just tweak the levels there because that was loud. We're in, this is Lick the Spoon by Funkonomics, and I love this tune. Okay, we're building the pace, building the pressure. Who is loving today's show? I mean, I am. I think Abby is. Raise a hand, Abby. I can see you over my shoulder. She says, yeah.
Nighttime.
There's some serious fish jumping out of the water on the canal. I think they're joining in with today's vibes.
Nighttime in the switching yard.
This is Zevon, the FMB final edit. No idea where I got it from, what label it's on. I have got no tag details, but I can go find out for you. If you want to find out, hit me in the chat box or send me a message via my DMs to my Insta, which is at TBX the DJ.
Listen to the train, we're so far. Listen to the train, we're so far. Switching yard, nighttime in the switching yard, nighttime in the switching yard, nighttime in the switching yard.
The midnight train runs both ways. See that train, the midnight train runs
that train runs both ways. Nighttime, and the switching young. Nighttime, and the switching young. Listen to the train whistle. Listen to the train whistle. Listen to the train whistle. Listen to the train
I've been fucking around while you've been saving the world. I've been out of my mind, I've been dreaming things and scheming things. I've been smoking the poison, you were slinging your anecdotes. I've been fucking around while you were saving the world from nothing. The end, things will never go our way. In the end, things will never go. So take it in, don't hold your breath. The bottom's all I found. We can't get higher than we get on the long way down. On the long way down. On the long way down. Burning light in my eyes, blinding me from the truth. If there's a shadow in me, the dark is a tidal wave inside of you. Take your shots of communion, getting drunk on your antidote. I'll save you a seat next to me down below. The end, things will never go our way. In the end, things will never go. So take it in, don't hold your breath. The bottom's all I found. We can't get higher than we get on the long way down.
All right, last one from me today. I really enjoyed that. I hope you have too. Coming on to the show, it's Abbie Neill. Here she is, the one and only Abbie Neill. How are you feeling being here today, Abbie?
I felt like security this whole time. I'm just standing behind you.
I know, it's always difficult. First time having a guest on the show,
Yeah.
and you are my first guest, and I'm so pleased to bring you on board the boat pod today. So I'm just going to end on this tune, which is Caravan Palace with Reverse. Hasn't been released yet, but look out for this. I'll add a tag on my website. And we're going to be hearing some great tunes from you, Abbie. What have you got in the bag for us today?
I've got some bicep, I've got some fortet, I've got some bicep fortet, I've got, I guess the rest of it's going to be a bit of a surprise. I'm
Bit of a mixed bag.
I'm a bit of a mysterious woman.
Ooh, Loving that. All right, well, I'm going to just sign out on this tune. I'm going to let you settle in with your tunes ready to go, and then we'll go from there. I can't wait to hear what you've got for us, Abbie. Just before we do start, where can we find information about you?
So information will be on my website at www.djabbieneill.com. Everything's on there really, from future gigs to releases to just,
We'll tag you in that on my socials and across the show today as well, Abbie, so people can redirect it back to you if they want to find out more. For now, enjoy this tune. Abbie's going to get ready to load up and take us through her selections. All right, so you see me, Abbie Neill is in the building or on the boat. I'm just going to turn that down a little bit so you can hear what we're saying. There we go, that's a bit better. So that tune was, who was that by, Abbie?
So that was by Crazy P, who holds a very special place in my heart. I think just the beginning of my journey, I heard this a lot going out, and I was like, I love that tune, and just everything about what Crazy P represents, and just the kind of levels of the genre and of the music that, you know, the song is amazing.
Yeah. It is an amazing track. Well selected for your first tune. We're pretty impressed already. And just a little bit about Abbie and I. We met a while ago at the Sun Deck in Margate, and I was ready to go on and do my 6-hour selection there. And Abbie was already up in the booth. And we met, we connected, we became friends.
Yeah.
The rest is history.
You were kind of looking at me thinking, who is that person up there doing that thing?
I think that's just where I need to get my eyes checked, Abbie. I was probably just squinting. But yeah, I mean, you know, we became friends that day, and it feels like it was just meant to be. Yeah. And since then, we've just been on this little journey together where you are now at 1 year in this month, right?
This month, yeah. I played my first gig a year ago, live, to an audience. Opened up for a venue in Margate, and it was amazing.
Which venue was it?
Margate Arts Club.
Which, I mean, you know, what a brilliant place for a first gig.
Beautiful.
It's such an incredible venue, isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful. The event was called Back to Ours, and it was by Rosie Ross and Hazel, something like that. Anyway, they were really great legends. They put me on the lineup, took a risk with me, and then I've just never looked back.
You really haven't, have you?
No.
You've just been gathering pace. Like, it's unbelievable to watch your journey and your trajectory, and be in your corner, like standing behind you, cheering you on all the way, and just thinking, like, you know, you've just been incredible. I mean, you've done things with the Rat Pack and Nicky Black Market. And I mean, you've been on a lineup with so many incredible people already within the year. Tell us about that a little bit.
I think learning a part of my journey is all about saying yes to a lot of things, and things that you might necessarily think, am I going to fail at that? But the worst that can happen is you'll fail. The best that can happen is you'll get other gigs and you'll just carry on, and you'll learn from it, hey? And I did that gig with I had no idea who Rat Pack were, no idea who Nicky Black Market was. First ever drum and bass event. So much research. Fell in love with the job. Fell in love with how music now, even samples from those songs in the past, played a crazy set, and it was absolutely wild.
What was funny about that was I was out in the shops in the local area afterwards, and there was a lady, I was buying some crystals or some woo-woo, something like that, and she'd said she'd seen you DJ and that you had been better than most of the other artists on the lineup, which for somebody who didn't know that I knew you, it was a proud moment for me as your friend. And I was just like, that, go on, Abbie.
I mean,
go get him, girl.
You don't know, I might have paid her. You don't know. You don't know.
I don't think so. But yeah, you've got that gig coming up again soon, haven't you?
Yes, I got rebooked again this year in April. Easter weekend on the Sunday, Easter weekend, and we're all going to have a lovely, great time. Everyone's going to be dancing. I'm looking forward to doing it all again.
Where's that going to be?
That's
Which
at
venue?
Olbies.
At Olbies in Margate.
In Margate, yeah.
And what's the date?
The 29th of April.
29th of April.
It's on a Sunday, so correct me if I'm wrong.
I think we're going to push people to your website, aren't we, for more information on that?
Definitely push people to my website.
Is it DJAbbieNeill.com?
Yeah.
Or just, it's DJAbbieNeill.com. So yeah, go check it out. You can find out what Abbie's up to for the year ahead. And I mean, you know, she is honestly one of those DJs where you're going to be saying, I saw her when she first started and she was amazing then. So honestly, really backing Abbie as an artist. And I'm really honoured that she's the first guest on my show, Hope is Never Silent. And I think a big part of our friendship is in fact that Hope is quite noisy, especially when it's us two at the helm. So what are you going to play for us next, Abbie?
So next is Beam Me Up by, it's going to be the same one as you with the whole, I can't pronounce it. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Beam Me Up by Prims Thomas, a disco mix.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wasn't such a mouthful for me. I think I'm so used to all that kind of world music that I play, you know, and it's just like, oh, I hope I get it right. But obviously, if you're out there listening to the show and you feel like we've mispronounced something, feel free to jump in the chat box and tell us, and we'll try and wrap our mouths around it. Okay, if you just want to press play, Abbie, can't wait to hear this one. Okay, that was Beam Me Up by Prince Thomas Disco Mix.
Said it better than I could.
I'm trying to make up for my mistakes earlier, Abbie. We've just been chatting off a scene about nerves, actually, and, you know, Abbie's first time on a radio show today. And obviously, it is really nerve-wracking. There's a lot of buttons and there's a lot of lights and there's a lot of things to remember that you have to do. And we all make mistakes. My last show, I made tons of mistakes, but I've come in with a new attitude this time and I'm just ready to kind of like go for it.
Yeah.
But we've been talking about, you know, having nerves and how that leads to growth. And I've said, you know, after this show, Abbie's going to be like, I can't wait to do it again. So yeah, what have you got lined up for us next, Abbie?
So next I have another tongue twister.
Okay, let's go for it.
Clang, cluck.
Oh dear.
You can try and say it.
Okay, I think Abbie's really stitched me up with this one. Hold on a sec. Let me just get my teeth in. I'm going to say clang cuensta.
I did this deliberately.
I think you did, yeah, because that could have been a horrible mistake there. So this is featuring Alice, Phoebe, and the track is called Man
on the Moon.
There we go.
To
like that tune, Abby. That's an awesome track. Yeah.
I'm not used to this lark. I'm apparently look like I'm going to get told off by the headmaster, and it sometimes feels that way.
Yeah, thanks, Luz. I don't know if you mean I look like I am some sort of head teacher. I mean, that would be pretty rad if I was, wouldn't it? You know. Right, so Abby, I'm just interested to ask you this actually, because I've been watching your journey obviously for a while, and to me it just feels a little bit like, how has somebody who's only been DJing for a year got this massively eclectic library? Oh, she says, come close.
Oh, come closer.
Come closer. Yeah, come closer.
I'm trying to get away.
I did put deodorant on this morning, Abby.
I'm joking.
Yeah, no, just wondering sort of like how have you amassed this incredible library of music for yourself? Like, where do you go to find your tunes? What influences you? What inspires you? Like, how have you done it? It feels like, you know, you've only been around this last year, but were you collecting music before that? Where'd you get it all from?
I think growing up, parents were massive music heads, and that's not to be. I'm not this cool kid that got, you know, grown up on Voodoo Ray. We had like Nelly Furtado CDs. We had Busted. We had, I'm trying to think, Gem. That was an absolute classic. So I think just growing up, we never actually listened to one genre. I can't lie, my mum used to drive around in our convertible, listen to My Neck, My Back. Maybe that's where it's come from. But
it sounds like, you know, you've had this eclectic explosion of pop music growing up, and you've kind of just leveraged your musical tastes off the back of that.
Yeah, I think so. And then also, I remember, I'll never forget a time when Mum come home and heard me listen to Shania Twain on top volume, and she was like, who on earth has got oh, it's Abby. You know, so you just never expect anything. You just don't know with me as to where I'm going to go with my music, and I think that also resonates in my mixes. Yeah, I like to cross genres. I like that there's no boundaries, as we said, polyamorous, genre fluid. That's kind of something that we talk about a lot. And again, as we spoke earlier about, sometimes when you try to not fit in a box, you end up fitting in another box where you then don't fit in. So it's been a whirlwind. Also, I do sound tech at the Sun Deck. Yeah. And just through learning through DJs, through listening to DJs and what they play, sometimes I go, okay, maybe that genre isn't for me and I wouldn't tap into it. But there's a lot of times where I've listened to someone mix and I go, that's amazing. Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, there's a lot to be said. There's always this kind of controversy, isn't there? Like a lot of DJs will pigeonhole themselves in one type of music and stick to it and not move. And they will reach a level of success at some point off the back of their own sound. Yeah. Whereas when you're an open format DJ like us, and also like Maxwell House, who's been in the chat box earlier, capable of playing any type of music to any crowd, reading the room and using that bit of your expertise to really sort of set yourself apart, you're also at a danger of people not really knowing where to put you. Mm-hmm. It's not obvious. Like if there's a drum and bass night, someone has seen you or I DJ, but we haven't been DJing that type of music when they've seen us. So they wouldn't necessarily jump to us as a good fit for that. 100%. So sometimes you can feel like you're being overlooked when actually, you know, you're very good at playing all of those genres. And, you know, I think it is a risk that we run, but as music lovers, it's really difficult to just put yourself into one type of music. And that's how I feel. I don't know how you feel.
I mean, I think for me, I learned when I first started DJing, it was disco. Yeah. Which is wild because a lot of people learn on drum and bass. A lot of people learn on, you know, garage, drum and bass.
I think it's house a lot of the time because it's just that easy 4 to the floor beat, which is really easy to beat match, right? Yeah. But I think this day and age, you know, it depends what the trend is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've come round in a circle actually, because before, this is probably like 2 months ago, you know, I was playing commercial stuff in venues and people go mad for it. And then I've had other venues now that go, oh, we actually prefer you to swear like away from that and more into spaces of music that we've never heard before. And we want to educate people on different music that they might never have heard. And I find that quite interesting now.
That's also a really good point. You know, it's like we as open format DJs can actually then adapt. Yeah. And a lot of other DJs might at that point not be able to work in that venue anymore. Yeah. You know, they might have to sort of move on to wherever it is. And I think the danger of being that sort of specific type of DJ, which has always scared me because it's how I make my living, is that if suddenly house isn't popular anymore and you're a house DJ, where do you go from there? So I feel like as somebody who does that, and you're the same, this is your job, this is how you make your money, you need to be adaptable. Yeah. no matter what people who are sort of very specific about their genre might say or think about you. So it's kind of just letting that go, isn't it?
Let them. That's what we say. Just let them.
Let them do their thing and we'll do ours. Yeah, it's all good. What have you got next lined up for us, Abbie?
So I have got Hold It / Control It by Rex the Dog, and I pronounced it perfectly that time. So
woof woof, let's play.
It's not Who Let the Dogs Out, I promise.
Texas. 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 Control. Control. Hold. Control. Hold. Put your body in cruise control. Hold. Put your body in cruise control. Hold. Hold. Hold.
Ooh, that's a deep cut, Abbie. That is a deep cut. Right, let's stay a bit closer together, honestly. Ooh, there we go. Right, so deep cuts from Abbie Neill there. Maxwell House in the chat box says, I like this. I'm making robot shapes. It's very much that, isn't it? We've got a kind of a bit of a hip hop vibe going on here with the vocal. We've got that kind of deep melodic techno-y plod happening as well. This is giving me 4 a.m. in a Berlin nightclub vibe. So yeah, just wanted to ask you, Abbie, like we talked a little bit about where you have DJ'd.
Yeah.
We haven't really talked a lot about where you are going to be DJing across this summer. I'm kind of expecting you to see you like literally everywhere. I think your diary is going to fill up really quickly this year, and you know we're going to be lucky to be actually even getting in a phone call at some point, I think. So tell us a little bit about some of the big gigs you've got coming up across 2025.
So I've got, obviously we've mentioned Rat Pack.
Yeah, when is that? When is it?
That is Easter.
Easter. So just as a prerequisite to this, I think Abbie's, we're not going to get our phones out and start scrolling because that just looks really terrible on a live stream. So Abbie's going to tell us about the gigs that she's got. But if you do want to know more detail on those, just direct to her website, which is djabbieneil.com. So go on, Abbie, tell us where you are.
So I've got that at Easter.
Yeah.
Then I'm doing a Basement Jaxx after party at Justine's.
I am 100% going to be there, by the way.
Where's your head at? Justine's, apparently.
Apparently so.
And then I've got an Ollie Murs after party as well. Like we spoke about being genre fluid and polyamorous, I just yes man to the things that feel right.
A bit of Ollie Murs in the house.
And my heart skips a beat.
I mean, he's just a good vibes guy, isn't he? I mean, you can't not love him.
No.
He's from Essex, isn't he, as well?
I think so.
And I think Kent and Essex have got this kind of like united bond, haven't they?
They will when the tunnel's built. Have you heard about this? We won't get into it. It's very boring. But yeah.
Tunnels are built. Why? Because of Ollie Murs and your gig?
Mate, to get to the gig faster, I think.
Let's say yes
it's
to that.
Great, yeah.
So off the back of this Ollie Murs gig that you've got coming up, is that at Dreamland?
Yeah, that's at Justine's as well.
Oh, it's at Justine's? So you're at Justine's, but he's at Dreamland?
Yeah.
I can't imagine Ollie Murs at Justine's.
I'd love to see it.
It is a dive bar, by the way. Everyone listening to the show, we're talking about, it's a bit of a dive bar, but...
Yeah, it's characters.
It's quite underground, isn't it,
It's good.
Justine's?
It's a lovely little venue. I feel like I'm name dropping here, but I supported the Prodigy's Leroy Thornhill.
Yeah.
In Justine's, which was incredible.
Name drop away, by the way. That's what we're here for.
Just a humble brag. I'm not like that at all. I have no ego. I'm like, what is an ego?
She really isn't. So speaking of which, no ego and saying yes to things, you and talking about Ollie Murs has prompted me to think about a gig you did last year in Malta, wasn't it?
Yes.
Tell us a bit more about that.
So I think it was 2 weeks before. Piers has now become a lovely friend of mine, but he was the booker for Rat Pack, loved my set and was like, do you like 90s? And I was like, well, I was born then. Just to make everyone feel old.
That made me feel really old. Thanks for that, Abbie.
And then, the music stopped.
That's right.
But yeah, so he was like, do you want to fly to Malta and play, take that festival? So I said, like I do with everything else, sure. So I went to this gig, flew by myself. I remember messaging you and calling you like, Bex, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, is this okay? Played at Cafe Del Mar. After, so we had Howard play from Take That. Yeah.
He DJ'd?
Yep. And then we had DJ Sammy, who sings Heaven, the classic house song.
Yeah.
Then I went on after that. And every time the psh things happen, when they
like the pyrotechnics.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
But I'm just not, it was just wild. I had the most wild time. The best 4 days of my life. And then came home, no suntan because it rained. But I had a great time.
DJs never get suntans when they DJ in other countries, Abbie, because it's the club, the hotel, the flight, and pretty much that's it. But I've just got to say, like, these gigs that you're talking about are the gigs that people dream of. So you're obviously placing yourself with the right people and bringing the right vibes, the right attitude and everything else to be able to secure these gigs that other people would literally chop their arms off for. And you're just doing incredibly well. So we are excited to see what happens for you this year. But I'm also more excited to see what tune you're going to play for us next.
Yes. So next tune, as promised, I was going to play some Bicep. So this is Just by Bicep.
All right, Abbie Neill on the ones and twos. We were just talking about how different we are, actually.
Yeah.
Our energies. Like, we got the same sort of tune selections, the same love of music and everything else, but you're super chilled and I'm like super energetic.
I just give dad. But not even like dad on a holiday, relaxed in our sunbed, just awkward dad.
And I give like crazy over the top, I don't know, unicorn on acid vibes. I don't know, like, you know, we are very different but really similar at the same time. I feel there's definitely a lot of polar opposites. So we are going to leave Abbie to have a little mix up now, and so you can see her skills and selections. Shortly after that, we've got Cleveland Watkis heading onto the boat pod, and we'll feel the boat rock when he gets on. so we'll know he's here. But yeah, I just wanted to say a massive, massive thank you to you, Abbie, for joining me today on the Boat Pod. We've come all the way from the southeast coast together by train. You've put up with me for quite a long time today and all my chit chat.
Hence the distance.
So yeah, don't forget, if you want to find out about anything happening at the Boat Pod, head to theboatpod.com. For me, it's djtbx.com, and for Abbie, it's djabbieneill.com. We've really enjoyed this. It's been so good. So don't forget, everybody, you're watching Abbie Neill live in the mix, and you can say you saw her here first. Thanks, Abbie.
East Coast. East Coast. Coast, 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 coast. East Coast. East Coast. East Coast. Coast, coast. East Coast. They come from all around the world. And they're here for one reason. East Coast. They wait for the right time to get inside you and move you. They put their skip in your step. They put the swing in your walk. When they get inside you, they move you, they grab you. That's what they do. Those ghosts that make you dance, these ghosts are all around you. These ghosts, they move your hips. Those ghosts, they wiggle your toes. These ghosts, they make you dance. These ghosts. These ghosts. Those ghosts. These ghosts. These ghosts. These ghosts. Those ghosts. These ghosts. These ghosts. They come from all around the world. That make you dance, 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 dance. Ghosts. Ghosts. These ghosts are all around you. These ghosts. These ghosts. They make you dance.
Yeah. That's Abbie Neill in the mix, giving us some deep, long blends, playing some deep techno, some other bits and pieces. I mean, we can never really put our finger on what she does, but we know she's got her finger firmly on the funk button, fam. We've been TBX and Abbie Neill. This has been Hope Is Never Silent. We are on the Boat Pod, and coming up next, it's the incredible Cleveland What Kiss with plenty to say and some amazing tunes to boot. Just want to say a massive thank you to everyone tuning in today. We are wrapping up the show with the next couple of tunes. But I really want to say a massive thank you to Abbie. She's an absolute legend. Don't forget, you've seen her here first, unless you've seen her in Margate first. Absolute tunes. Yes. Flinty Badman, D-Man Rocker, the Ragga Twins. Absolutely epic legends, icons of the scene. They've been hanging out with Cleveland, so I thought I'd just drop this before his show starts. Love them.
Punches wily as the crowd gather round and a holla and a shout. The dread finger toe inna the bouncer mode. The bouncer stand up in a daze. I look all about. Him look on the floor. 2014 drop out. The bouncer have his smart when collecting money. Cause a lot of you man don't want pay entry fee. Every dance them go they want get in free. If you can't pass the front, they make a back entry. The bouncer have to fit strong and healthy. The youth them no afraid. No friend to anybody. The bouncer have to hold the gate like any up my fight. So, dance your back bounce, dance your back bounce, your left dance straight, come and that's what we shop. Dance your back bounce, dance your back bounce, your left dance straight, come and that's what we shop. Dance your back bounce, dance your back bounce, your left dance straight, come and that's what we shop. Dance your back bounce, dance your back bounce, your left dance straight, come and dance we go shop.
No repeat. Shake up your booty, cause I am beauty, me call you cutie. You can recruit me and make me duty. Me want be the man, pick a tutti fruity. Me a no goofy, dance and boogie woogie. Don't start, wind up on the body.